Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 13 on Project Noah. All right. I named this Project Noah because it came at a time when we had some few challenges, and in those challenges, I was blessed with this wonderful contract, just so I can also redeem myself and also make sure that whatever that we are going through is just a phase. Sometimes when you're beginning a company, you always have some ups and downs, some bad artisans doing something crazy, and then you would have to go in there, do some corrections, and then some people will leave, and then you have to get new people. I've gone through all those stages just so I'm able to maintain my reputation, because whatever we are doing here is someone else's hard-earned money, and so I don't joke with it at all. If you need an architect, please contact Mr. Jonathan Tete for your blueprint. Okay, and yeah, if you need a surveyor, if you need a structural engineer to supervise your project, yes, all of these, please contact Jonathan. In case you need a land, contact Jonathan in that regard. For me, I am your contractor. So once you get a blueprint from Jonathan, you can share that with me, and then you will pay me for the estimate. Cost of estimate varies. $150, okay, $150, $200, $120, depending on the capacity of the design. So once you make the payment, I'll proceed for the estimate, and then once you approve of the estimate, we can mobilize whatever materials that we need to begin your construction. So far so good. The fencing is looking beautiful. Okay, in the meantime, we are preparing for the main project as well. We just bought a full truck of cement. Okay, yes, we prefer to buy a full truck of cement, and once it finishes, we go in to buy another set. So far, this is a 42.5 hour GASM cement. Okay, yes, 42.5 hour, and you can see the whole place is filled with GASM cement, 42.5 hour, and it is well covered and protected. Okay, yes, when you are working this way, you rest assured that you don't run out of materials. You understand? And whatever we are doing, we make sure there is enough cement in good ratio. For me, I like, good cement should be in there. The ratio should be on point, such that, when you even hit the building, you can feel that, no, this is a strong tower. It's just like a lighthouse. Lighthouse don't usually fall easily, because they are built with such reinforcement. That is the only building that helps you to see from afar. If there's any enemy coming from afar, you will know from that tower. Okay, so I make sure that your foundation is solid, it's super strong. The cement ratio is good enough to be able to make sure that the structure is standing tall in the midst of adversity. You will not be shaking. Again, like I said, this is a reinforcement pillars. Some people would have used block back to back, but we are now using blocks back to back. Okay, so it's quite pricey for a 12 plot, but the client have managed to do this, and he doesn't have to worry himself anymore. I think the next step will be for the plastering and the bitumen waterproof coating. Okay, yes, bitumen waterproof coating, that will protect the foundation from the capillary action. A lot of people have argued on the use of bitumen. Just because, oh, I'm on a mountainous area, I don't need, there's no water. But you see, you have to test the soil. And every soil, once there is a rainfall and you have water sitting there, you will definitely have this capillary action taking place. And so I will always advise, whether you're in a mountainous area, a good soil, whatever soil you have, please provide your bitumen. You understand? Provide your bitumen and then be secure. Once you move into your house, for the next 10 years, you don't have to do any maintenance. You can stay in there and enjoy your money and have fun without having any, structural issue. Okay, most people move into their house, the next minute there's a structural issue. If not a structural issue, there's a plumbing issue, electrical issue. Every day there's a problem. Every day there's a problem. Understand? And so you need to be very optimistic, and just so you make sure that you get the right people to do the right job, so you can avoid all these unnecessary today this, tomorrow that. You have to get money for this, get money for that. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. So you can see that cement offloading. We buy cement a full truck. Like I said, full truck of cement coming in. So that's another set of full truck coming in. Our foundation is looking good. You can see that we've raised the footings very high. Okay, and then the laterite filling is almost filling the entire chambers. Okay, this comes with a lot of money. This is a whole laterite on its own, about 45 trips just to fill these chambers. You understand? Yes, it's not easy at all. It is not easy at all. So whilst we're working on the fencing, again, we are working on the main house, making sure that the laterite will settle in properly, so that by the time we are done with the fencing, this portion will also be done, and then we can proceed with the next phase of the project. So as you can see, the compactor will come in, do the compacting, and then we'll move on to what we call the ground beams and the mesh. But before that, the plumber has to come, do all the plumbing works, making sure that he follows the drawing and position everything as per the drawing. You understand? And once he does that, then the DPM will be laid on the entire surface. We will lay the DPM on the entire surface. And then right after the DPM, then the mesh will come in, that of the steel bender. We're going to do what we call the mesh and then the ground beams. Once that is completed, then the carpenter comes in and do the fascial boarding, which is the overside fascia. He placed a board along the peripheral of the foundation so to disallow any concrete from pouring out. So once he does that, he gives a gauge for the concrete casting, and the thickness should be 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches across board. He will take those measurements and place the board accordingly. So the concrete casting takes place, and then you don't have any issue. The dirt has to be filled in such a way that even when concrete is cast and the laterite will settle in, it will not create a gap in the middle of the concrete and that of the sand, so that when you are walking, that it doesn't give you those funny sound. Are you with me? So far, so good. I am super excited. Once you move past this stage of the project, the rest is easy. It's easy to move along, because all you have to do is stack up the blocks and go all the way to lintel, and after lintel, again stack up the blocks and move to gable, and then do the roof beam, and then the roofing sheet comes on top. So the foundation takes take much of the time, but when we get to the superstructure, you notice that it will go very fast. It will go very, very fast. So if you need my services, my name is Mr. Bright Francis Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. We build houses for people, diaspora, wherever you are. We are building in Ghana. Okay, somebody asked me, where are you building? We are building in Ghana. Okay, this is an 8-bedroom house we are building in Ghana, and so precisely Jopoli. Okay, if you need my services, please pick my number, WhatsApp me, so that I'll get in touch with you and let me know how we can proceed. If you don't have a blueprint, you contact my architect, Mr. Jonathan Tete, and then once you get your blueprint, you come to me for the costing. I believe that you should have an idea of how much it's going to cost you to build your house so you can prepare towards it. You don't have to say, I'm doing it this. No. At least have a fair idea of how much it's going to cost you to put up the shell. Okay. Once that is done, then you know that, okay, it will take me 1 year to prepare this money. And so you prepare plus contingency. And then once you're done, you know that, okay, I'm done now. Let's go to the finishing. You get another estimate for the finishing. And then you know that, okay, this is how much it's going to cost me to complete the house. And so you can budget yourself properly. If you don't budget, you will strain and drain yourself. You understand? And that is not healthy at all. It is not healthy. You can see that the pillars have been projected nicely. Look at the boards all the way out. Are you with me? We are making use of the board wisely. And for me, I'm extremely happy. The house is there. We've done a borehole. Okay, so the next minute, we're going to raise the structure up, because the height that I'm looking for is 8 feet. So I can't wait to see the house sitting down, and I'm going to beat my chest and say, well, we did it. From B&C, we did it. You understand? We did it. There are a lot of projects that I'll be sharing with you, especially with the Oyarifa project and Project Empire. Project Empire is looking beautiful. The roofing done, everything done there. We are moving on to the second phase of the project. So I'll be sharing that with you. So in case you're interested, please reach out to me. The number is on your screen right now. Okay. Hit me up so we get talking. And if you need an architect, like I said, contact Jonathan immediately so that he can start preparing. Mostly blueprint takes some time. Most people feel like once I pay money, the next day the drawing should be ready. No, it can take months. It takes, a month and some days, or a month and weeks, depending on the type of design that you're looking for, because it has to go through proper thinking and scrutiny. You understand? You don't be so much in a hurry. I want my drawing. No. Take your time and go through the drawing over and over and over, because day in, day out, you are having a change of mind. You are growing. You can see things today differently. The next day you will see it differently. You understand? So by the time you're ready, the drawing is complete. Okay. Again, I want to say thank you to all of you. From me to you, shalom. God bless you. Bye bye.